Daughter, what's your question, my daughter? Oh, well, we gotta go to your grandma's house and do something. Pick out some your favorite grandmama. Cause she got food that she wants you to go in there and get. You ain't gotta eat it.
But we need to pick it up. Why?
Because your grandma said pick it up and I'm hungry and I always want more food. You know how your daddy is. Cause your daddy is what he do.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is Darius Slay, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Raiders and the Lions on Monday night.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year 2. One of the game's brightest young stars. And that's Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now the rookie 3rd-round pick, it's Devon Achane.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
They'll go. Achane.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
That's out wide for Palmer.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now it's Fields. And the Raiders have got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Play action. It's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Pressure, he's brought down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Fields. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now Fields. This will go to Henry out wide. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. It's Perine to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. The offense on third down tonight. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Lawrence's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he's got this down to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Chase Claypool, 35 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Again, Fields. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Fields on 1st down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. This 2nd and 4. Option handoff now to Achane. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Lawrence to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. On first down, Lawrence. He'll dump this off to Achane. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. They have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And they will take over 1st and 10. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Here's Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. Throwing left side here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Fields. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Fields taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He finds Douglas complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Got a man. That's Colin Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So that would have been something. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Lions to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to Laporta. Just a gain of a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd down and 4. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. Opted to run for it, the decision of Goodwin, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And in for the Lions, touchdown! Sam Laporta from 17 yards out. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They go play action with Lawrence. Dancing to his left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence able to hit his target, Claypool. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Las Vegas first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
And again back to Kmet.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
On the run, this is Gray. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Pirine is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
And that'll be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Fields.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Fields.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a run from Achane.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete here to Kmet.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now at Ford Field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Darius Slay with a pick, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. Powers through. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Henry not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Now Fields.
This is caught. Touchdown. Derrick Henry from 6 yards away.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Fields on first down. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on down. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now here come the Raiders. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense set to take over. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Henry. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 130 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Detroit, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Colts and the Chargers under the lights of...
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The numbers a week ago for Wallace. 20 carries, 61 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wallace, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's able to find Wallace. They'll give him 4 yards there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
On the out route, he finds Johnston.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To the air again, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And they get him down at the run. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Herbert on first down now. Over the middle, complete. It's Hayes. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 1. They'll try the left side. Wallace. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Richardson to the air on first down. And he's got Pierce. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Now Richardson. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
That is caught, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Wallace. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this one too low.
get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now it's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now it's Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Play action. Now Richardson. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Wallace trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught, Jennings. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again, Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. Richardson looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Richardson.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Herbert on first down now. A little short pass. This is Everett. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Here's Herbert now on second down. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the 50, here's Herbert.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Herbert back to the air.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Herbert. That's caught out right by Jennings. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Josh Palmer
from 8 yards out. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Richardson working from the gun. That complete to Downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 47.
Well, this taken in by Downs.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Off play action, Richardson.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
From the 24 now, here's second and 3. Now it's Richardson. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Now Richardson. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Herbert. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On second down, Parrish. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's Richardson to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
42 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Back to Taylor on first down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On first down, Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Moss. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Here's 3rd and 7. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Touchdown!
Alec Pierce.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. A little short pass. This is Everett.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. City's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce with his second. The night.
And the Colts start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now it's Herbert.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Richardson to the air on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That complete to Downs.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Richardson working from the gun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
And Gay knocks this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Parrish. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Herbert back to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Play action. It's Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 76 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, They show up, and they show out.
So for Indianapolis,